In this vlog, we visit Efteling in the Grand Hotel's opening week, where we give our usual incredible insight you know and love.
Which make it actually feel very, very, very grand. Oh, it's almost like it's called the Grand Hotel.
We get up close and personal to the summer food.
Are we filming? I am filming.
And we let you know what it's like to be very attentive to a pet mouse.
If you're paying attention to it, it's all you can hear. It's a squeak. Squeak, 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 squeak.
Please enjoy this as we spent €600 on the hotel. I mean, it's time for Peter's Vlogs.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. Welcome. We're at a
Tree.
tree.
Yeah.
No, actually, today we're at the Efteling. Hello. Just there. And we are staying in, ta-da, the Grand Hotel. Yes, we're staying in a lamppost and the luggage storage area. That's where we'll be staying tonight because we couldn't afford the Grand Hotel. No.
Too poor.
Yeah, well, actually, the Grand Hotel is very expensive. We've paid €600, which is the basic rate for the night tonight.
First week is opened.
Yeah, first week, so it'd be nice to go and see it as it's nice and fresh.
And clean.
Yes. So we visit here quite often. I'm sure maybe you've seen our vlogs on the channel before. But yeah, we do visit Efteling relatively often along with other theme parks. This is our last part of our week trip where we've been to Wallaby, Belgium. Yep, Bellewaerde and Bobbejaanland.
Yeah.
And so we've done all the B's and now we've ended with an E. So that's us. Let's go and have a nosy on the outside because we need to drop off some bags before going into the park. As we're walking towards the hotel, these are new flags and they look really nice. Genuinely really, really nice. I like that. So the Efteling has a very good app, the Efteling app, where when you're staying on site in any of their accommodation, they include your door key in your app and all your tickets. So you don't have to go to reception or anything like that anymore. You just check in all online. It's all very contactless. When it's very expensive, I don't know whether that's a good thing or not. It feels relatively premium to be able to be like, yeah, look, you've got everything, no stress. But also, if you spend a lot of money, it would be nice to speak to someone. I'm not too sure. Let us know what you think in the comments. But for the other hotels, I fully agree. And to be honest, it's probably very useful, at least for your park entry, to have it on the app. It's a shame no other parks really do that. Well, they say they're about to, but they haven't done it yet. But yes, keys on your app are the way forwards. What has changed? Last time I came here, this was a massive construction site because this was car parking up here, but they've made it look really quite pretty. It's wonder how you managed to get into the Grand Hotel, maybe. Ah, yes, that's handy. So there's a pathway just down here, past the prettiness. Yeah, this is transformed. This area it looks a hell of a lot better. And lucky them. It's very nice, isn't it? Let's yes, let's go pop our bags off. So I say, it'd be nice to speak to someone. Actually, once we arrived here, look, they've got some porter service, and they came straight up to us and welcomed us. And we're like, can we drop our bags off? Yes. We can just do it straight here, and they'll sort it out for you. They're just getting the labels ready, and they'll drop them off for us to collect later on. That'll be nice. So they take your bags off you, where they just did it there, and then there's an entrance just there. Obviously, on the app, you've already got your keys. And the park entry already included on your app, which is very useful, and then you can enter straight in here. They said you could have a wander around the lobby, have a nosy at everything, sort out reservations, that kind of stuff. We do need to still book our evening meal, actually. We haven't booked that yet. Whoops. So we'll need to sort that out, but you can also do that on the app, which is nice and handy. Oh, they've got a souvenir shop and all that. We will explore this a bit later on. Let's go and explore the park first for a bit, and then we'll show off the rest of this a bit later on. Oh, this is interesting. So obviously that's the main entrance, and now you walk through the Grand Hotel lobby to get into the park. So that's very different to how it used to be, and it's got some lovely ticking noises which make it actually feel very, very, very grand. Oh, it's almost like it's called the Grand Hotel. That's first impressions are very, very good. Very good indeed. It's fitting, very fitting of the Efteling. And it really does show off the park in a good way. It's very much like Disneyland Paris, which is presumably what they were trying to go for with the park entering thing, which most Disneys do, which is go through the hotel kind of like that.
Looks nice from the outside. We haven't seen the inside yet.
It does look incredibly nice from the outside. Efteling's very, very good at making everything look very, very pretty though, don't they?
That's true, yeah.
So they care a lot about presentation and theming and just making sure people have a good day. So let's go have a nosy. It will be very busy because it's August. I think the park's open until 8. But yes, let's go over and see what we'll be doing. I said 8 p.m. I meant 10 p.m. for the park close.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yes. And Charles just said off camera that the place looks a lot more fresher and vibrant, but that's because we don't really visit in the height of summer, do we?
No, we always visit in winter.
We always visit in winter, and yes, it means the flowers aren't fully out and all this kind of stuff. But what we're going to do is going to go very weird and mad, and we're going straight to Vogel Rock, which, as Charles says, how many people go and do they? They don't go straight to Vogel Rock.
No one says let's go straight to Volga Rock.
No, probably not even the people using the hotel entrance at that side of the park, which is right next to Vogel Rock, probably say let's go straight on Vogel Rock.
Yeah, that's true.
So yes, straight to the back of the park. Today is a very muggy day. It is humid. So if you're from England and you know what a sticky, nasty summer we get, it's very much like that today at the Efteling. It needs to rain, although it won't rain today, luckily for this. But yeah, it means that we're going to be a hot, sticky mess all day. Lovely. Oh, it is nice to go on an attraction which is operated well, isn't it? Particularly after yesterday with Bobby Hardland.
That was quick. That was nice and efficient.
Yeah, very efficient. This park obviously gets very busy and very high throughputs, and in summer they do really push them. So it's very nice. And also, it was a really nice, cool breeze in there. Very helpful on a muggy day. Right, let's get on Carnival Festival, seeing as it's right next door. And then we'll have a little bit of an explore of their summer edition. Don't know what to call it. Summer Beach.
Summer Beach.
We'll have a look at that
Says Summer Beach,
afterwards. Yes, it does. I do love the music of Sinbad. But no, what we're going to see is the Summer Beach. Summer Beach, da 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 da. Summer Beach, da 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 da. Summer Beach. Let's have a look. So last time we were here, it was winter and they had a winter thing here. Was it a winter beach? I don't know. But it's very party atmosphere here. Oh, with a show with Yoki and Jet. And there's a inflatable. There's some stands. Oh, they do bell buns. Oh, I love a bell bun. In fact, I'll probably have to have a bell bun. You've got a nice little photo-y sections. That's nice. And a nice tune for Efteling as well. A different variety. Oh, and of course a shop. Do 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 do. Oh look, you can get some tulips. Oh, this is a nice little area, isn't it?
They've done well with it. I mean, I've seen it in many different variations.
Yes. I'm interested in a bell bun. Shall we have a bell bun?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, sure, why not? Bell buns are amazing, this. And it's a bit of a deconstructed bell bun, because usually it's like put together. It's marinated chicken, some warm salad is what I said, some pickled onion, and some chili sauce. Let's see what it's like. Are we filming?
Yeah, film it.
Oh, hello. Let's see what it's like then.
What a lovely shot.
Tastes nothing like a bell bun.
What's the taste of?
It's kind of like a Chinese takeaway. It does taste weirdly like a chicken chow mein.
Okay.
Mm.
With all the
It
noodles.
must be the marinated chicken. So it must be from like, maybe they use the same thing as the noodle place from over there. But the bell bun is nice.
Lovely, lovely shot for YouTube.
Yes, strange. Does taste like a Chinese takeaway. Ooh, a meat-free one for Charles
Because they've all fallen out.
Yep. See what yours is like.
That's
See
fine.
whether he can eat it any neater than I could. He's just eating a salad on the top.
Yeah, you are right. Tastes a bit. It does taste a bit like a chow mein.
There you go. Chicken chow mein, bell bun. Lovely. One of our recent vlogs here where we made an error in knowing how to get our 15 cents back, because you can get money back for it, but if you don't have the app, we just went, put it in the bin. And then we found out actually you can put it in the charity stuff and it can go to charity instead of 15 cents.
Yeah.
So here we go. This is us making amends.
Got you there.
Well, we came for a little walk over to Symbolica because the queues aren't actually that long for most places, and we can single rider it because we don't care about sitting next to each other. In fact, the fewer opportunities to sit next to each other, the better, really.
Yeah, we may look like good brothers, but when the camera's off, my word, have you not seen how beaten up his face is?
Yeah, you know Liam Gallagher and the other one.
Yeah, they're going to go the other one, you know, the famous Gallagher brothers.
Yeah,
the
those,
other one.
yeah, yeah.
But Noel will be happy to be known as the other one.
The other one, yeah. We're very much like that, just without as much money behind it. But yeah, it's broke. The gates are shut. The castle.
Look at all the staff that just popped out of nowhere to observe.
Yeah, the castle's just like, oh no. It's, so we won't be doing that. We'll be going on something else. Shall we have a nosy? Let's have a nosy. This is completely transformed. We're walking towards Dance Macabre this way round. And unlike what we just said about not riding together, we're going to ride together on Dance Macabre because the single ride is actually really slow on there because it's just too efficient. I far prefer efficiency. It's only a half-hour queue for a Dance Macabre. I don't mind queuing for it. It's quite atmospheric. But look at this stunning thing. It's completely transformed this part of the park. It's nice to see it finally open after however many years, 3 years of it being built or something.
Yeah, about that. Well, 1 year it was just stuck there, wasn't it? Because it went bankrupt.
Yes. Yeah, the construction people went bankrupt, so it delayed everything a bit.
Yeah, just a pig face on a pig poop.
Yeah, but now it's all there. And yes, looking forward to having a nosy round. We will go and have a bite to eat for lunch there, so we'll have a nosy at the cafe, I think.
Yeah, cafe with foyer, maybe the downstairs. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll go back on park afterwards. But firstly, let's head over to Dancy Macabre.
Studeerde handen met Macabre Festival. Je kan uit en aan dit een afstekje zijn we voor de apotheek. Daarom beroep de woord van tijd naar de hellepoort. Tot het onnoembare gaat zijn.
I think I never pointed out before. The little paw prints. Goes up. And not only that, it's little paw prints, and then it turns into its evil thing that they get bigger and bigger and bigger as it goes along. Look at that. So yes, that's where he turns into the nasty thing, that cat. Don't trust him. Don't trust the cat. Oh, it's gone off into the woods somewhere. Ooh, spooky. I love the atmosphere of Danse Macabre. That's a long single queue. So, I don't think you could get this any more perfect in terms of creating the atmosphere. Oh, it's just gorgeous. Oh, I'm still mega impressed with that attraction, aren't you?
Tell me if it's fun. That's been modified.
Yes, I think it has been.
There's a lot more in it now.
Yeah, there are. I can't remember the monks being absolutely everywhere.
Though they were. The glowing door wasn't there.
Right.
And I think the ride moved differently.
Yeah. The ride is, talking about the ride, it's very, very, very squeaky.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
It's all, if you're paying attention to it, it's all you can hear.
Yeah.
It's a squeak. Squeak, 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 squeak. It's got a very, very intermittent squeak to it.
Doesn't stop it being a good ride.
No. It's very good fun.
Does it drop more than it used to?
No, I don't think so.
You think it's the same amount of drops?
Yeah.
I think it's bent more than it used to.
I don't know. Maybe we're just been a while since we've done it.
Yeah, well, we filmed it.
We did, yes.
When we first went there. 6
But
months
yeah,
ago.
it definitely felt a little bit
It's
different.
changed.
Yeah.
It's changed.
But it's a great attraction, absolutely great attraction. If they can get some WD-40 on it to stop it squeaking so much, that'd be fantastic. That'd be the only change I'd make to it.
6 months and it started squeaking like that.
Yeah, well, it was squeaking already when we first rode it, but this one was squeaking like pretty much throughout the entire ride.
Yeah.
So, oh well. But yes, Danse Macabre, definitely the best dark ride in Efteling.
Over Symbolica.
Over Symbolica.
Beg to differ. One of the top two.
One of the top two. Very close together, but this one beats it to me.
Symbolica's better, but yes.
Notice how neither of us said Dreamflight. Right, let's move on. I'm going to do a thing that Charles hates me doing in the videos. Ooh. Entertainment. There's a lot of entertainment about. Obviously you saw the musical type thing over there. They've got this. They've got a big giant outside of 1001 Nights. There's lots of entertainment around to keep you entertained. And as I always say on this park is like what Alton Towers in England would be if they looked after Alton Towers.
Yeah, this is very Forbidden Forest.
Yes, just looked after, and they don't make all their entertainment team redundant. So, yes, if they looked after the place and cared about the experience, then it would literally be like the Efteling. Operationally, they're very, very similar, apart from these lot don't outsource absolutely everything. So, yeah, it's just a nice little pointer there. We'll point out more entertainments as we go past them. Max and Moritz are out. being naughty little things as always. No nice little track. Nice. We're heading over to the hotel now, over to have a spot of lunch in their cafe, which is open to everyone, I believe. It's on the ground floor. But yes, as you can see from this angle, and what Charles mentioned off camera earlier on, is that it really has taken away from the entrance.
Yeah.
Because the entrance now just looks tiny in the background. That used to be a grand old entrancey thing just there, and now it's
Pales in comparison.
yes, it's just tucked away a bit. But there you go. That's what happens when you keep expanding your park and improving on it. Is that your big grand entrance becomes slightly less grand when you build a massive hotel next to it. So we go around the front. These are the two restaurants here, and the shop arcade, and then the cafe biscuit, which is where I thought we'll go.
Yeah, fine. Kind of nice.
And let's have a nosy in. Actually, let's have a quick look in. Oh, I think this is literally just cafe biscuit. I wonder where reception and everything. Wow, that looks really grand.
Would be nice.
Oh, well, actually, I think the main hotel entrance is just around the corner. I wonder how you get in as a normal guest. Let's find out. So it turns out you have to go in via the small shop next to Cafe Biscuit and then show your ticket to prove that you can go in. And this is the entrance. This is very, very grandeur, isn't it? I like it. I like it a lot. And this is a Cafe Biscuit, so it's not actually really a lunchy type thing. It's a quick coffee and a snack, which is fine because we forgot to book our restaurant and they've made availability for us for 5 minutes. So that's only in a couple of hours time for us, so a nice little snack's fine. And it was through this little shop that we got access to it. Oh, it's a self-playing piano. And here's our little snack. Very grandeur. The teaspoon. Nice little area outside, but yes, gonna sit next to the playing piano and chill out. This is very nice indeed. How's your, is it Scott you've got?
You know the kettle cakes?
Oh yes.
It's right on my face, that. Those kettle cakes that they sell at the Black Cat. The
Oh
Swords
yeah.
Kettle.
Yeah.
It's like that, but in a different shape. Got some of them. Yeah.
Very nice indeed. We've got the Grand Hotels, Efteling, that's Macabre, Thingamajiggy, Flying Dutchman, and Symbolica. It's stunning. Oh, I thought Charles just picked up everything, he hasn't. We will be doing a proper hotel review, so if you're interested in that, feel free to subscribe to us and watch us on here. But this will be a quick vloggy style one through here, so you can see all that as well. Let's have an experience. So this is a posh shop with all the crockery. You can get all sorts of crockery and stuff, which is quite interesting. Buy some bathrobes. Ooh, 65 euros. Oh my god, it's the softest thing in the world. It's really nice. Or you can get yourself a Grand Hotel water bottle, 30 euros. Decent. It looks like a rain mat type thing. Yes, it'll look like that. Quite good quality as rain mats go. €7.50 for kids. And is this an adult? Yes, 10 euros for adults. Oh, some nice chocolates. Grand Efteling Hotel chocolates. Oh, that's nice. Is that a pin badge? 15 euros for a grand. Oh my god. Okay, I know what I'm getting. One of them. You can get a Grand Hotel bag. It says show model. Well, they're stunning. I like that. How much are they? I don't know what it says. 125 euros. Nice. And you can get some children's pajamas. Ah, it's Vogel Rock. No, it isn't. It's Python. Got the dragon. A spacey one. Oh, they're really nice. And then some pillow covers. Ah, yeah, some duvet sets. Oh, that's nice. And then, of course, you can get the book as well. Fairy Tales from the Efteling Grand Hotel. Ooh. Very nice indeed. I like it. Let's go out and explore. And next door to those two is the the Arcadio. That's probably not how you say it, is it? Where you've got slightly more Efteling-y style stuff in there. So you've still got the old shop over there. Ah, yes. The mugs. Oh, what a great styles. Yes, so I've got a Dance Macabre mug of this. Look how many different styles there are. We've got the donkey. Oh, I love them. Oh, they really do a great range of crockery nowadays. Oh, look at that. It's the Dance Macabre. These are different. 10 euros. Oh no, I'm going to end up with another mug, aren't I? There we go. We can go around and see how many things I'll end up getting. Yeah, Dance Macabre top, 25 euros. The Dance Macabre cap, 17.50. Ooh. Or what I think is actually quite nice. These. That's really nice, good quality that is. Let's leave them open. 50 euros. Nothing on the back. Well, that's quite stylish. We can get in black as well. We can get a sportier type top. So yeah, they've still got the other shop, but you've also got this one. It's all 2D printed. Not a massive fan of 2D printing. So I prefer 3D. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Then you've got all the lunchboxes and stuff. Obviously, this park is mainly aimed for the younger ones in Efteling. So it's a lot of younger style merchandise. Also, it's very weird costumey bits. Yeah, we'll show that. We go through here. Look, they've all got different heads. It's a little bit weird. Don't quite get it. But yeah, you can get the dresses. All the kids' dresses are down there. And then we've got the models at the top with the various heads. Oh, nice. You can get a steam locomotive. Hello. With light and sound. Haha, look at his little head. You are €12.50. You're not bad. A little Efteling one. Pajamas. Little wristbands. You can dress up as a knight. Lots of Yoki stuff. And you've got some puzzle books. And swords. Pin badges. Oh yes, this is what I was looking at last time. Potentially getting a Dance Macabre 108-piece puzzle book. Puzzle. That'd be quite difficult. Might get that this time. Spend some time doing that, see whether my cat will destroy it. But yeah, it's a really nice shop. And then obviously you've got all the games as well that they sell. So it's a really nice, I'd say, grand arcade. It's a big step up from the other shop. Plus, having two shops makes it a lot easier to manage staff, well, not staffing wise, crowding wise, because the Efteling Efteling things. It used to be really, really busy. They've got 2 restaurants, as I mentioned earlier. They're right next to each other. Brasserie 7, which is like a standard restaurant. And then they've got a really expensive one, Mystique, which is a proper experience style attraction restaurant. We're not doing either. Well, we're not doing Mystique. We've managed to book in Brasserie 7 at 5 p.m. We should have booked online. It did say on the app to book, and you had all that, and then I just completely forgot because I was concentrating on other things. Yes. What's your thoughts and views so far, Charles? Wow.
What is that?
You just made a
That
big
was my
noise.
thoughts, you know,
Yeah.
vocalised, very angry, very mysterious and dark.
Yes.
Beautiful facade. It's all nice, clean and modern. What don't you like? You know? I'd love to see the room. We've got to wait for the room and the thing, because all we've really basically seen is the shop and the cafe.
That's true. First impressions, though, very nice. Very nice indeed. It's only a little while now, so you'll see it probably in under a minute, where we pop up to the room and see what it's like.
Now Peter's vlogs, it's probably in 40 minutes.
It won't be 40 minutes. It'll be soon. But yes, it's absolutely grand. There's the Brasserie. And yeah, what a stunning hotel. Fit for the Efteling. But yes, it does make the old entrance stand out a little bit. And not in the best way, unfortunately. Used to look really nice. But between that and Macabre, the Efteling Theatre, yeah, it's a bit sad. Anyway, let's go up to the room. Ooh, we are in the corridor. Our room is 512. This is a very grand room, isn't it? Oh wow, look. Massive atrium. Hello. Don't know where Charles is going though, because our room is there. So look, you use the room key on your thing, and it works perfectly, as you can see. Yep, excellent. There we go. It's a little bit clunky.
No, yeah.
My turn. Yay! Ooh, our bags are in. There you go. They've delivered the bags. That's good. And ooh, we've got an excellent view of the entrance. Lovely. But look at this.
It's very yellow.
It's very yellow.
We're in La La Land.
And it's all yellow.
That's a lovely view of the now defunct building.
Water. Some things the best in life are simple. Like water. This one's on us. Free water. Oh, and a couple of macarons. Especially for you. That's very nice. And a book to look at. You can buy it, obviously. It's not for free. It's in Dutch. That's a nice little book. Right, and let's have a nosy. What else? You've got a coffee machine. Oh, nice little 6 teacups. 6.
Slippers.
Oh, and a mini bar. Ouch.
It's got a drink in it.
Oh, look at all these. All sorts of teas.
Chocolate coins galore.
Chocolate coins. Wow. They're looking after us here, aren't they? Oh, it's got another water. Free. That's nice. I'm assuming this is going to be the toilet.
Yeah, just the toilet.
Ta-da! Again, I don't know why Efteling. Like, that's quite an ugly toilet compared to other things.
Oh,
and in
controversial
here,
that.
I always think they look a little bit bleh. This is nice. This nice setup here. It's ooh, and it's a shower like this. So I don't know. It might just be that it's the Dutch style, which makes it like to Dutch people. Maybe this feels really, really posh. To me, the bathrooms are all everywhere in the Efteling. All the bathrooms just feel quite council-y to me. Council flats.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
the tiles, yeah, very much so.
yeah, the tiles. Yeah, the tiles are very much like what we have in the UK in like cheap places.
Easy to clean.
Yeah, so it feels like you're at a campsite. That's obviously not their intention, but in the UK, this is how that feels.
They made a huge effort here, and you're saying it's like a council house.
Yeah, only the toilets though. And it's the same with all their toilets in the Efteling. They all look like English council housing type thing, like really cheap. But they're not. It's just that the style is very much of the style that we have in the UK. But I really like this. The amenities are great. What's your first opinions, Charles?
Looks like a comfy room.
It does look like a very comfy room. Look how big this bed is.
Yeah.
So this can sleep 3 people, so you can have that made up as a third.
That's where you're sleeping.
And then there's 2. No, we'll be snuggling up, won't we, as lovely little brothers? Oh,
that's weird.
Got a little bit of artwork over here of the entrance. Look, it's us. Wow, look. Entrance. And the artwork. I like it. It's air conditioned. You've got this. You can cast on your phone. That's good. So you can do that. Talks about your ERT, your early ride time, half an hour earlier. All about our stay and stuff like that. I like this. I like this room. I like the hotel. It's gorgeous. The only downside, I say, is the bathroom isn't great, in my opinion. It's a shame it doesn't have a bath.
It was cancelled. Yeah, Grand Hotel should have a bath.
Yeah, you have a grand
grandness.
bath. Yeah. But
And they should have a sink in the toilet. I don't know why European people, if you watched any of my hotel reviews, hate the fact there's no sink in the toilet in a lot of these European parks.
yes, yeah.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's a British thing that we just want to wash our hands like straight after.
It's a British thing to want to wash our hands, apparently.
Like instantly afterwards without touching anything. Whereas everywhere else they seem to be like,
Yeah.
in our opinions. Obviously, probably not. Plenty of plug sockets on the side of the bed. And yeah, it's very nice. That's the overall review. Obviously, we do have more review in a proper one.
Yeah, we'll do a proper, more functional one. This is a more informal, get a feel it. See whether you guys like it, actually. If you like it like this, we'll make more like this. You know, I like doing my reviews because I more like to place it in the whole surroundings and make use out of my history degree and sociology and all that rubbish.
God, he's boring, isn't he?
Well, he just likes to get in, just see what it's like that. You know, there's 2 different types of hotel review. You know, same hotel.
Same hotel, yes. But if you want to see a more in-depth and everything like that, we do have many on our channel as well. Do subscribe and have a look.
Too.
Yeah, we have stayed in all the Efteling hotels, so this is our last one.
Yep.
Obviously, because it's brand new. And yeah, we'll have a look at the food a bit later on. But yeah, that was our overall hotel review so far. So as we were just having a wander around, we got on a lift to go down and it took us out just next to the Brasserie place. So you can actually go straight on park from your hotel room, which is quite useful. Very useful indeed. At the end of the corridor, you could have a look just over there and oversee the Aquanura area. We've come back on park. We're going to go and do a bit of Symbolica, as it's now open again. Yeah, it's back open. 10 minutes single rider.
Oh, perfect.
Excellent stuff, isn't it? Right, let's get on Symbolica.
What's happening? What's happening with the stars?
Oh, I do like Symbolica, but there was a couple of issues on there, wasn't there?
That's the most broken it's been ever since I've read it like 40 times. That's the most broken it's been.
Yeah, Podos did not want to come out in the first room, as you saw, because I filmed that little bit.
Oh yeah, and the whale then didn't want to come out.
See, I didn't see the whale because there was a temporary stoppage, so we stopped just after the butterflies in the section. Hello, wasp. And the whale scene played out behind us, and then when we went in, we just had music.
Oh,
Nothing
okay.
else playing in that room. And you're like,
Yeah,
"Hmm,
but when
this
I
is
was
nice."
there on the back of the blue, when the whale was supposed to be there, the waterfalls in the front, done it, went directly here, splash, and I was right at the back of the room. I'm not sure it's supposed to do that.
Yeah, it's got drips on the
Is it
top.
supposed to look like proper?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I
meant to
didn't
drip.
know. I've never had that before.
We never had it. Yeah,
No.
it's a
lucky.
thing.
Been lucky.
Yeah. Still, I'd say Does Macabre is still my favourite.
Yeah, Symbolica's still better. You know, but if Dance Macabre broke, it wouldn't just work, would it? That can break and carry on working.
Well, yeah, I suppose, but it's the same as if the ride vehicles broke, then it wouldn't work. And then
I mean, if the ride bit broke of Dance Macabre, you have nothing to look at.
Oh yes, you wouldn't be running and all of that the ride, but little bits might not work on Dance Macabre. I think it will still be fine. It's still a good attraction though. Not yet. However, oh look at that! Look how gorgeous that is.
Ready for us?
They're ready for us. There's no denying. But yes, lift straight up. Whoa, we're in the Grand Floridian. No, we're not in the Grand Floridian. The Brasserie 7. There's entertainment in here, which just popped up, which was quite cool. It's just over there. English menus are available. So we're waiting for that to appear, and then we'll see it on the moment. Here's the English menu. It tells you all the 7 magic ingredients that they have. Feel free to pause this and have a look. They also got a specials menu. And they've got some special cocktail and mocktails. And I've chosen a fiery passion with dragon breath. Don't know what I want for a main course yet. But yes, you can see all the 7 ingredients that they've got available here. Lovely. Got some bread to start with, €9. And here's my dragon's breath. I assume that's the dragon's breath. She spoke in Dutch to us, so don't know. But that's my mocktail. Charles has gone for a delicious Coke Zero.
Not advertised.
Think a lovely mocktail do best. Dinner time. I've gone for the guinea fowl, which comes with a couscous salad. And he's got chips, I think.
Yeah, they're mine.
And he also has dragon breath. So dragon breath is what I just put on my drink. It tastes like fajita mix, which made the mocktail very interesting. It's just like drinking a fajita mix. But yeah, this is incredibly well presented. Obviously, because it's meant to be a very, very high-end restaurant. It looks absolutely gorgeous. We'll give you a review after we've eaten it. Pudding time. Mille-feuille. Creme brulee. And snow, which is a little bit minty apparently. So you just pour the snow on top. It's part of the 7 wonders of the world or something like that, I can't remember. But yippee, we'll review this in a moment. What are you singing there? The Smurfs album?
Yeah, that's Smurfs album.
Cool. So, what did you think of the meal in Brasserie 7?
Quite pricey.
Yeah, it's pricey.
It was all right. I'd say wonderful. It was good, but not the best. I think probably it could have been a bit cheaper. In all honesty, the service nice when they were there. Sometimes slow, sometimes it was teething. They were learning the ropes. You know, it wasn't the worst thing in the world. I wouldn't say it was a terrible experience. It was an okay experience. Had we been served a bit quicker, had there been a bit more for your buck, then it would have been a fantastic experience.
I think it was priced like a typical hotel, to be honest. So pricing wise is to be expected. The service, when you did actually get it, was very, very good. I thought they were very, not attentive. Attentive's the wrong word, but they were very polite and very decent.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, I think I'd rate it better than okay. I'd say it was good. I
Out
wouldn't
of
say it was
10.
amazing. Yeah,
Where would you rate it? I'd say
8.
7.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's a difference. Charles is a little bit like, whereas I'm like, no, I like that. It's not absolutely amazing, outstanding, but it's good. And compared to anything else in Efteling, restaurant-wise, that's a lot better than others at Efteling.
Yeah.
I don't think we've had an Efteling meal as good as that.
No, but it's
Also,
stuff that could be improved.
Oh yeah, it's brand new, and there will be stuff that they need to do. Anyway, Charles is going to go for a swim, and then we're going to go back on park and enjoy, because obviously it's open until 10 p.m, which is very good indeed. Straight out there in the world of the Efteling. Back on park, and I love the flower arrangements. The gardening here is absolutely gorgeous. And we're going on to Dream Flight. Look, there is a ferry. Entertainment, wow, wouldn't catch on, as I keep saying. It's now 7 p.m. Loads of people still about, as you can see. And yes, over to Dream Flight for us. Whee. What I'm glad about is that they got rid of something which seems to have appeared here is virtual queue on Dreamflight. I was quite glad that they got rid of the virtual queue on Festival Carnival, because it just doesn't work, but they are seemingly trying it again here. I've not found one park where it works for anything really. Reason why is people aren't linear. You could take, for example, an attraction doing 100 people in an hour. You won't get 100 people coming up at exactly the right time to fill the spaces. You either have 80 people turn up with 20 people not bothering, or you have 200 people turn up because of various time slots you're trying to squeeze in. It just doesn't work. Kind of works slightly better when you are mixing it with a main queue, but then it makes the main queue go slower and you don't know exactly the queue time as much as you do when it's like this. I just prefer to have just a set queue, you know what you're getting, in you go, the queue moves flowing better. But yeah, there we go. It's the usual Efteling. We will try virtual queue on at least one of our attractions each year that they've been doing for the past decade or so. That's there we go. Right, let's go find something else. Yeah, so as you just saw there, coming out of Villa Volta, they do now have subtitles on their app for that, and Dance Macabre actually, so you can click on there and listen to it in real time. Also, Dance Macabre has got a virtual queue apparently. Lovely. So yeah, it's for the first time ever I have watched, it's definitely watched because I've had to read it, the pre-show on here and understand what's going on, and you know what? It's as boring as it was before I even knew the translation. Christ, I can't think of anything more boring than Villa Volta's pre-shows.
Kaatsheuvel Palace at Kaatsheuvel.
Oh yeah, I'm getting married today. That's yeah, at least that's only one though. One pre-show.
True, yeah, two is a bit overkill. Especially how long you have to wait for the guy to talk. Have I just set you off on something?
Yes, Feng Shui Palace, Chinese hex, as I call it. Yeah, it's at least the ride's got nice music, but it's definitely not one of my favourite madhouses up there. In fact, it's one of the worst. There you go. But yeah, it's nice that they've put in a little touch that you can see that. I don't know whether there's any others. There might be some others as well. If so, we might point them out on the vlog. Or we might not. But yes, available on the Efteling app. A massive improvement.
Nice.
Well done, Efteling. Talking of the app, I was just having a nosy just to see whether there is any other ones on there. And what it does is, look, it shows expected crowds at the attractions. So this is the Flying Dutchman, for example. Currently 30 minutes, and it expects it to go a little bit quieter as the night goes on, understandably. But look, it shows you the peaks and troughs. And that's the same with all their attractions. Let's have a quick nosy at Baron, for example. There you go. Currently 30 minutes, and it shows you up and down. It also tells you more information about it and the accessibility. Like, this is really cool. And it notifies when it's less than a certain amount of queue time as well. The Efteling app is genuinely very, very impressive. I do like it. They've spent a lot of time and effort on it, and it pays off massively, I think. So after a bit of Aquanura, we've just appeared in the Mystique Hotel, Mystique Restaurant and Bar. This is the bar section, and it's quite nice. Feels very corporate with the music. Gonna chill out, have a drink, and then we'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. Oh, it looks like you can still go outside even when the park's not open. Oh, my voice is a bit dodgy. And there's no barrier. I don't know what you can do. Look, they've got the inspection train out. Yeah. Boop, boop. That's cool. Right, let's go get some breakfast. Nice sit down. My voice is gone today. You get a breakfast special. Ooh, this is a very deep voice. You can choose one item, which is included. If you want any more than that, it's an extra charge. But obviously, you've still got the buffet, which is over there to pick up. But they just get the breakfast specials where you get one item. Let's see what we get. Coffee machine with multiple options like decaf cafe, decaf latte macchiato. Lovely. And just to show you the food options, so there's loads of bready items. You've got some cakey stuff, some spreads. They make the extra things there. You've got some meats, salmons, cheeses, juices, lots of cereals, fruits, many fruits, hot stuff, bacon, pancakes, eggs, lots of eggs, chicken sausages, more bread. And yes, there you go. And then it's obviously the specials, which has taken half an hour for us to order because it's very difficult to get their attention. But we're getting them, so I'll show you what they're like when it arrives. It's only taken 52 minutes, so do apologise for all the plates. Do apologise, yeah. You guys watching, apologise for our plates. Sorry for all the plates. French toast, and Charles has some sort of breakfast cake.
Yeah.
Lovely. And that's breakfast. Oh, and they also came over with coffee, which I don't understand because you can get the coffee from the coffee machines just there. But they came over for a coffee, gave me one. Charles was like, yeah, well, okay, I'll have one. And then they walked away without it. So there we go. Lovely. And there we have it. There's our stay at the Grand Hotel, over and done with. I think very nice hotel, very, very convenient. Obviously, you're paying for the convenience. Yeah. There's a couple of little teething issues. There's been, as a result of it being the first opening week, they haven't fully settled in yet. So give them the benefit of the doubt there. What do you think, Charles?
Yeah, it's a very nice hotel. It is nice actually have all your stuff on the park. When you go backwards and forwards, you can decide to spend midday. And the restaurants are open all the time with beautiful views of the pond. The lake.
The pond.
Yeah, the pond. But yeah, it's a nice place. The service was incredibly slow at times. But that could be because they haven't found their footing. But yeah, benefit of the doubt is good to give them there. overall very nice. It's improved the experience here.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's not to be understated how good it is not to have to show your theme park ticket all the time and just be able to wander in and out at your leisure. All you need to do is show your booking at the entrance as you come in, and then ever since then you're in the park because you can literally just go in and out through the door just there, which is straight onto the park as you can just see here. So that benefit alone is really decent, and the hotel is really good quality. It's definitely the best good quality. That doesn't make
It's
sense.
the best good quality.
Best good quality that Efteling have.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Anyway, we're going to go on park now. Well, we will do in a minute, but we're not going to film that. This was just an overview of the hotel.
Grand Hotel, yeah.
Yep, and a bit of what we did yesterday. So hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please do subscribe. That'd be really appreciative.
And the video.
Yep, and watch all our other things. We do have other Efteling reviews.
All other things, all 500 videos. Watch them all.
Yeah, every single one in one big playlist, please. Yeah, we do have other Efteling hotel reviews, got other Efteling vlogs, and we've also got other vlogs around Europe. Europe.
Yeah.
Yes, we appreciate it very much so if you do watch this. Comment down below if
You've tried this or want to try it.
Yes.
Definitely, we will help you with any questions if you've got any.
Yep. And that leaves us to say
Goodbye.
yeah,
And
we
thank
don't have a catchphrase.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Nice and easy.
See you later.
See you.
Thanks again. The Efteling Grand Hotel.